Yeah. I forgot the rock. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3.
Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2.
Somebody let us know in the comments if we have audio.
We taking it up.
What's wrong with it?
Ready, Gary?
Yes, sir.
We'll worry about that in a second.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the visiting bleachers for tonight's matchup between the Wossman Wildcats and the Abbeville Wildcats. Abbeville comes in as ranked the number 2 team in the state playoffs in Class 3. Wossman went down to ERAF last week and took down ERAF, and now they host the second round here. It is 18 versus 2 tonight in Monroe, Louisiana. On the call tonight will be Jordan Taylor and Gary Swallow. Gary Swallow doing color commentary and Jordan Taylor doing play-by-play. Checking in to the broadcast, Mr. Gary Swallow.
Good evening,
Hello,
ladies
Jordan.
and gentlemen, and welcome to the most exhilarating.
We're here on a beautiful field, beautiful night, ready for some football.
Yes, indeed. And it looks like here comes the Abbeville Wildcats. Wearing white on white tonight. Good crowd made their way, and we are moments away from playoff football, ladies and gentlemen. We got sponsors to get to, Gary, but before that, Wossman fixing to take their sideline.
And purple box. Under the direction of Coach Marvin Thomas. And the direction of our principal, Harrington Watson III. I proudly bring to you your 2021 Wossman Wildcats.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you use the hashtag tonight, Let's Go Wildcats, you have to be a little bit more specific because it's the battle of the Wildcats tonight. Which one do you like?
It's kind of electric in the air, Jordy.
Oh, yeah.
Ready for a good football game.
Winner of this goes to Thanksgiving week. We'll have turkey next Thursday and a playoff game next Friday.
Right.
Both teams a lot at stake tonight. We are grateful to welcome you in to tonight's live stream. Wossman moments away from taking their sideline, and here they go, wearing the gold on purple tonight. And we should be in for fireworks tonight. Looks like Abbeville out-traveled the home team tonight, Gary.
Yeah, it looks like we
Take
got
a look
a
at
lot.
the other sideline.
I know it.
And
Amazing.
pretty empty. They might be tailgating somewhere.
Yeah, it might all be out there. There's a lot of cars in the parking lot, but it looks like it might have been all from Abbeville. It keeps moving. I'm going to tape it. Go ahead.
We are moments away from the coin toss here at Wossman High School. Abbeville continues to pile in to the visitor side. Gary, while I have this time, let me talk sponsors.
Would everyone please stand for the
And hold on to them sponsors.
and the playing of our national anthem. Please remain standing until the color guards have departed the field. The colors are presented by the cadets of D. Wossman High School, Army JROTC Department, under the direction of Lieutenant Colonel Gary Hines and Sergeant First Class Gibson. The color guard is commanded by Cadet Staff Sergeant Tim O'Brien. Other color guard members are Cadet Captain Daphne Brown, Cadet Second Lieutenant Iwanika Walker, Cadet Sergeant Nicole Joseph. The national anthem is played by the Wossman High School Marching Band, Sound of Thunder, under the direction of Mr. Bobby E. Key.
Play ball, Mr.
There you
Gary.
go. Time to play ball, Mr. Jordy.
All right, let's talk sponsors.
Let's
before
talk-
we do this coin toss.
Yes. While we do that, you go ahead and get that done.
Want to mention our sponsors for tonight: Deaton's Cajun Kitchen, Buck and Duck, Abbeville Electric Supply, Red Line 5 Pressure Wash, and Legier's Polish Shop. Let's talk about those sponsors real quick.
All day, number 2, number 3, and number 32 for
Deaton's Cajun Kitchen, the all-new remodel Deaton's Cajun Kitchen will be opening soon. Get ready, surrounding areas, serving steaks, fresh seafood, gourmet burgers, plate lunches, barbecue Sundays. Drive through, call in, or dine in. They can't wait to see you, and they also want to say good luck tonight to the Yellow Jackets of Kendall. Buck and Duck, ladies and gentlemen, specializing in land development, civil construction, tree services, debris removal, and hot shot trucking. No job is too big. Give owner Kenny Berry and his team a call today. How about Abbeville Electric Supply being a sponsor for this week's game? Locally owned and operated by Rob and Charlene Royce. They opened their business back in 2004 and are currently located in the historic district of downtown Abbeville at 320 South State Street. Their passion lies in the ties to their community and their willingness to serve our customers in every aspect of their electrical or lighting needs. They invite you to come in for an estimate on your next project, or just look around, have a cup of coffee, experience what Abbeville Electric Supply has to offer. Gary Swallow. I'll get to the other two sponsors in a minute, but your captains for tonight for Abbeville: number 15, Nayland St. Julian; number 4, Blake Sadler; number 54, Terrazon Stewart; and number 78, Ricky Baughman. Can you get a good look at the other sideline, Gary?
I couldn't see them coming across, Jordy. I'm sorry.
Hold this real quick. We await for coin toss. Folks, if you have not already hit the like and share, why don't you go ahead and do that now? And it looks like Wossman has won the toss and has elected to receive, Gary. So Abbeville's defense will go on the field first. While we have a moment, let's finish up on these sponsorships before we get kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. How about Red Line 5 Pressure Wash? They are a pressure washing business based out of Vermilion Parish and operating in the Acadian area. Give them a call at 337-517-0796. Ask for owner Corey Broussard. And your last sponsor, Leger's Polish Shop. Give them a call at 337-517-8686. Aluminum, stainless steel, brass, and copper polishing with a mirrored finish and metal restoration work. A purveyor of fine polished goods. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Gary, you have the logos?
Yes, hang on just 1 second, Jordan.
I never said it.
Thank Buck and Duck.
Abbeville keeps it up.
We will get to the other sponsors after this kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 3A second round playoffs. The football is on the ground, recovered by Wossman, and here comes that Abbeville Wildcat defense. It will be 1st and 10 for Wossman. And let's look at the rest of our sponsors while we have a minute. Zoom out.
Christian Wilson leads the Wildcats off to the field. 1st and 10. Cats on their own 32 yard.
Final one. All right, it's all football from here on out, folks, until halftime. And Wossman opens up with a run. And it looks like he picked up 8 yards. Sorry, Gavin, I got to do it. They're a yearly sponsor. It is 2nd and 2, Gary Swallow.
Yep, here we go.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left. 1 back in the backfield waiting on the snap. There it is.
That's 21 on the outside.
21, and look at this
15.
defense. That was number 15, Waylon St. Julian. That came flying in, Gary.
That was the running back.
21, Michael Joyner was on the carry.
Wow, loss of 10.
And it's going to be bumpy tonight, folks. Anytime somebody walks in the bleachers, it's going to be a little bumpy.
Bear with us. Low snap.
Quarterback looks to pass. Now he steps up in the pocket. Still rolling. Might be picked up. And it is! Holy cow! That's how we're going to start this one, folks.
Oh, my goodness.
The pass is intercepted by number 19, Brendale Turner. And the Wildcats will take over. Gary, you wanted fireworks. We got it.
Well, so far, man. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 36.
Gary Swallow says 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Gary, we have
37. I apologize.
That turnover was brought to you by Deaton's Cajun Kitchen. And here comes number 8, Jason Shelvin at quarterback. And the ball is bad.
He's still running.
And he's still on his feet. Look at number 8 go. And he's going to pick up a first down. Your first downs tonight brought to you by Red Line 5 Pressure Wash. It is 1st and 10.
That was a busted play from the beginning, and he just took off, Jordan.
Wildcats have moved inside the red zone, Gary. That red zone brought to you by Buck and Duck. There's the handoff. Goes to Sadler. Look at Sadler still on his feet. Tough to bring down.
Tell you what, Jordy, I couldn't tell who. Hard to read those numbers on those gold jerseys, but I tell you what, he was looking like a pinball machine going out there, man, bouncing from one to the other. He didn't want to go down.
Gary, number 13 is in that quarterback. That is Taj Judge. I formation. Waiting on the snap. There it is. Run the stretch to Sadler. Sadler is brought down.
I don't know if he gained anything, Jordy. It was very close. Maybe a yard.
3rd down and 1. Gary, you got a spot of the field?
Yeah, pretty much. 3rd down, about 1 yard to go, give or take.
Where they at? The 11-yard line?
Yeah. Looks like you're having some problems with the chains, guys.
Waiting on the snap. There it is. Hand off to the fullback. Fullback fighting for yards. Going to be close. And he might have picked up a 1st down.
Looks
Waiting on
like
the
he
signal.
may have gotten it. Depends on the spot, Jordy.
And they say first down. Abbeville Wildcats brought to you by Red Line 5 Pressure Wash. So, change or drop, huh, Gary? Or they're not inside the goal line yet?
They haven't dropped. They should be. You know, it looks like they're right on the outside, Jordy. They're at about the 11.
There's a snap. Hand off to Sadler. Sadler runs right into the teeth of the Wossman Wildcat defense.
Tell you what, Jordy, he keeps those feet running. You know, they keep moving. That line is bowed up. It's very important. Wossman has to stand up, try to limit them to at least a field goal try.
Scores will be pinned at the bottom of the screen, plus we'll show the scoreboard majority of the night. It is the Wildcats going shotgun formation here. There's the speed motion. It's going to be quarterback keep the whole way. Number 8 calls his own number. Doss for the end zone. Did he get in? Did he get in? He did! Touchdown! Abbeville Wildcats! And that touchdown is brought to you by Abbeville Electric Supply. Number 8, Jason Shelvin calls his own number, gets Abbeville on the board, and just like that, 6-0. Abbeville has the lead, Gary, with 742 points off turnovers.
That's it. That's very important. We talked about that earlier in the week.
Zaylen Williams in for the extra point.
And it's right down the middle.
And it is good. With 7:42 remaining here in the first quarter, Abbeville strikes first. And it is 7-0.
I see what Wossman was trying to do. They had to try to control that Abbeville offense, Jordy.
Back deep for Wossman, number 2. There's the kick, line drive kick. It's going to be taken in and give Wossman great field position. Looks like he's around the 35-yard line, Gary.
Correct.
So it will be 1st and 10 for Wossman, starting out at their own 35.
It's very important that they answer, Jordy, otherwise this could get ugly quick.
Waiting on the snap, on 1st and 10. There it is. Handoff goes to the tailback. Ball's on the ground, Gary.
Ball on the ground.
And we're waiting to see who has it. Boy, if Abbeville has this football. And looks like Wossman recovered their own fumble.
Second down. That would have been a very, very bad thing there, Jordy, for the Wossman Wildcats. There's the snap.
Quarterback looks, gets hit, and the pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, Jordy, he had some pressure on him, and he got hit right when he released the ball. Fell harmlessly incomplete. Third down, about 9 to go. Very important down right here for Wossman.
Yeah, we're sitting at 630 in the first quarter watching.
Thank y'all very much.
They have tuned in. Big third down and 9 coming. Quarterback drops back to pass, looking, throws a deep pass, double coverage, and should have been caught, and it was dropped. Gary, that's a 6'5" receiver. They said last week he was a matchup nightmare for Eraf.
Tell you what, he should have caught the ball, hit him in the hands. They had 2 people on him, Jordy, and he towered over both of them.
So it is 4th down, and the punting unit will come on. And Abbeville is going to play safe here, Gary. Not going to send anybody back deep.
I don't blame them. Wossman has nothing to lose. They weren't expected to win last week, I don't think.
We're waiting on a snap. Abbeville's fixing to get the football back. The punt is off.
Punt.
Nobody back deep, and they're just going to take a Wossman roll. And it's going to die at the 24-yard line.
Now here's the big question. Can Wossman stop that explosive Abbeville Wildcat offense?
This drive will be a huge test. We will give you scores from around the state at the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Wildcats go. Our formation 2 is for you to split out wide. There's the snap, and it's a handoff to the... Oh, man, Gary.
Oh, that could be bad luck. Oh, my goodness.
Get something out of this, Gary. He's still on his feet.
Oh, my God, he's still going.
Holy cow. Gary, it was supposed to be a handoff to the fullback. Quarterback pulled it. Somehow he flipped it to Sadler. Sadler turned the burners on.
He got inside the 5-yard line, their own 5-yard line, came around and gained. Well, I'm sorry. No gain. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Wow. Talk about excitement. I can see Coach on the sideline saying, don't do that again.
So, Abbeville running a 2-quarterback set tonight, Gary.
There it is.
Hand off to the running back. Looking to cut back inside.
He's still going.
Big J, and he takes him down after a gain of, let's call it 3. Call it 4, up to the 28-yard line. So it brings up 3rd and 6 for Abbeville.
All right, Gary, you want me to grab that again?
3rd down and 6. You got it? So it's going to be, it looks like he gained about 4, Jordy.
I wish I could tape it right here.
We can work on something. I'm going to get you a hook.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, Jordy, 3rd down and 6.
Gary, Miss Kayla Johnson says her grandson is #1 on the Wildcats. Quarterback signaling timeout. Try to get him to draw off sides. Coach Moy giving him an airful on the sideline.
Oh, yeah, coach is giving. He says the quarterback called timeout, and you're not going to call.
Well, he tried to get him to draw offsides,
Yeah.
and he didn't get the call. So
Right.
then he said timeout. So we will take a timeout with him. 5:34 remaining here in the first quarter. It is Abbeville 7. It is Wossman 0. Stay with us, folks. Keep hitting the share button. Let's get the word out
Most
about
definitely.
this second round matchup.
Jordy, great football weather.
Go ahead, try to tape it now, girl.
This tape. This
Right here.
Oh,
The
that.
Hall of Fame
Okay.
game begins tomorrow at 2 p.m. Boys, Caldwell.
While we have
versus
time.
Lincoln Prep. At 3:20, girls, Wossman versus Lincoln Prep. And at 4:40 p.m., Washita versus
Think we
Clayton.
can do that?
And your night camp at 6 p.m., Wossman versus West Monroe.
Come around right here.
So Wildcat, Hall of Fame. Third down, 6 yards to go. Here we go.
Next time out, girl.
Okay.
3rd and 6. Here we go. Abbeville has the football, and it's going to be a toss.
Toss to the
inside.
outside.
Cuts it back inside.
Oh, it's going to be
Oh,
close,
it's gonna
Jordy.
be close. I do not think he got the first down there.
About a yard short, I would say,
Yard
Jordy.
Play by Jay Williams.
Decision time now. Punt the football is the correct call here, Gary.
Oh yeah, I would. That's. You don't want to give Wossman momentum right now, Jordy.
Number 32 on to punt for the Wildcats, Zaylen Williams.
I got an idea on that. I'm gonna fix that for you. Just can't do it now.
And Abbeville has one guy missing.
He's coming.
Coach is going to have to burn a timeout. They had
second.
2 guys missing, Gary.
This is the second time out with 4:50 to go.
So the second timeout used here in the first quarter.
Well,
they did not
that's
have the
not
right
happy.
personnel on the
Right.
field just now.
Coach
All right, Gary,
is
you got
not
time.
happy. Coach is not happy on that, Jordy.
Down South Sports Magazine. The Monroe Dispatch. And me, Coach Crawford. We responsible to play of the game.
Hey, we got to modify.
Last shot being pulled around.
There's the punt.
Gets it on.
And they're just going to down this one.
And what's that?
Thank you, Gary.
Huh? Is it gonna work?
Remember, our indication is the Wildcats football, just by Abbeville. So the Wildcats with me, 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. 4:40 to go, trailing 7 to nothing.
All right, 4:40 remaining in the first quarter. 7-0 is your score. Wossman getting the football back. It'll be their 3rd possession of the game. So far, 2 punts have been the first 2 tries. Handoff will go to the running back. Dancing around, going nowhere. Might have picked up a yard. On the tackle there was number 54, Tazarian Stewart.
Go down there and see Mr. Square and Bradford. If your head is cold, he got a gold captain to fit it just right. The same color of jerseys on for the
There you go.
Go down there and see Mr.
I just had to-
Okay.
2nd and 9, ball lies at the 49-yard line with 4:08 remaining. Wossman takes a look to the sideline, checks with the line. Now he's ready. 2 backs wait in the backfield with him. There's the snap. Quarterback jumps back to pass, looks, throws one over the middle. Pass, ball, incomplete.
Going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Cats.
Brings up 3rd down and 9, Mr. Gary.
3rd down and 9.
And
That Abbeville defense got to rise to the occasion.
White Hat comes over and talks to Coach Moy. I think they're keeping the play clock on the field, Gary.
Okay.
Look in the end zone right now, and it's out.
Yeah.
Greatly appreciate all the love that's shown in the chat right now.
The play clock's out. So they're going to keep it on the field.
3rd and 9 we go. Big 3rd down here, Mr. Swallow.
Yes, sir. Big down here for Wossman.
There's a snap. Quarterback looks, steps up in the pocket. He's
Oh,
going to be
he got
brought down. Number 32, Zaylen Williams on the sack. 32. Already having a big night, Gary.
Tell you what, he's getting into it, Jordy. I tell you what,
Gary,
having a game.
So far, Abbeville has forced Wossman to 3 punts tonight.
And an interception.
So 2 punts and an interception.
2 punts
so
and an
correction. Back deep for the Wildcats. Looks like number 2, Chad Nolan.
Do you kick it to him, Jordy? That's the thing.
We're going to find out. There's the kick. Going to take a bounce, and he's going to take it off the
That is. Oh, my goodness.
Here he comes.
Oh.
There's a flag. This one's going to be coming back. And
it's coming back.
The return.
I don't know about that call.
Taken all the way back. Blocking the back, Gary.
I don't know about that call, Jordy. That was very questionable. Yes, it was pretty vicious, but that's football.
Illegal blindside call against Abbeville.
That's a very tight call, Jordy. I'm sorry.
So where will they mark this one off, and where will Abbeville have the football, Gary?
It's off. It's going to be offense. It's going to be Abbeville ball.
Speaking of Chad Nolan, ladies and gentlemen, that just returned that punt. His uncle wanted everyone to know for us to call him Coco the Klepto tonight. So, very special shout out from his uncle tonight. Did not have a business, so that's how he wanted to spend his money tonight. Shout out to his nephew.
Coco.
Look, Sadler, boys.
Oh, that's it. Oh, my goodness.
He crosses the 50-yard line, and Blake Sadler already having an impressive first half.
Oh, my God, Jordy. He juked out 3 people in a split second and was almost gone. Luckily, Wossman has a lot of speed. Oh, my God.
Maker, 1st and 10, ball lies at the 50-yard line. That first down is brought to you by Red Line 5 Pressure Wash.
Here we go.
Waiting on the snap, there it is. Handoff to the running back, and he's going for maybe a yard or 2.
Got 2 yards. Gain him about 2.
New running back into the game. That was number 22, Trayshawn Green. They gave Sadler a blow after the big run. Picked up 2 yards, Gary. 2nd and 8 at the 48 with 2:15 on the game clock.
Very important drive for Wossman to stop him, Jordy.
Handoff goes to Green again. Might have picked up another 2 yards. And here comes 4 on the field for an important 3rd down.
He's like, I'm ready to go, Coach. Put me in.
Gonna say 3rd and 5. They gave him 3 at the 46-yard line. 1:40 on the game clock. 7-0 is your score. So the 2-quarterback system is still in effect. Now we see number 8 check in, Gary.
8 check in. That's a running quarterback, though.
Gary, not often you see the I formation that much in football anymore.
Right.
Love to see it over here for Abbeville. But they go shotgun on this
He's gone.
3rd down play, and he goes quarterback draw, and
they
he
read that one.
taken down, leading the charge there was number 32.
Hang on, I'm sorry, Jordy. Number 32. They don't have a 32 on here, Jordy. They don't have a 32 on here.
Okay. Abbeville will bring out the punting unit. Number 32, Zylan Williams, back out for another punt. This time they got the correct personnel in the game, Gary. It's going to boom this one. Wait, let's see what kind of roll it's going to take. And it's going to take a Abbeville roll and roll inside the 10. And special teams does its job, Gary.
It's down to the 5.
Ball is all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Wow. That ball almost looked like it got tipped a little bit. It kind of just fizzled.
Everybody want to be a Abbeville Wildcat fan. Hey, we're just thankful to be here.
Let's go defense!
Gavin, we're just thankful to be here.
That's right.
Let's go defense!
They want to know where we're from, Gary. We're from Fort Myers, Louisiana. Anybody knows where that is?
Let's go defense!
Red Devil country.
We're not associated with either school. We're just
we
a
call
high
it down the
school
middle.
live stream.
And we love what we do. We love working with the different schools. It's fun. And
Picked up a yard there, Gary, 2nd and 9, and that will be the final play of the first quarter. First quarter flew by, Gary.
Right.
We had fireworks with the interception and then the touchdown. But after 12 minutes, it is 7-0. Abbeville has the lead. Folks, if you are following us on Twitter, you can also see the scores tonight on Twitter, on our Twitter page. So we're going to go update that right now and give you some scores from around the state also.
Following game. At 2 p.m. boys, Caldwell versus Lincoln Prep. 3:20 girls, Wossman versus Lincoln Prep.
Tell you what, Jordan, that was a fast first quarter.
Yes.
Not very much throwing, a lot of running. Yep.
Well, just a pit back deep in their own territory. Has to get something going. Had a few opportunities, didn't capitalize. Let's see what they can do here.
Kayla Johnson says that's where she's from also. Pullberry class of 83.
Yep. Tell Kayla, Kayla, I said hi. Love watching y'all Wildcats. Kayla went to school with me, Jordan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, we are set for the second quarter.
Oh,
and the
there we
handoff goes to the
go.
running back. He has a little
He's
running room. He's going to cross the
Looks
first
like
down.
he got a first
and
down.
Pick up a Wossman Wildcat first down.
First down.
So they move the chains. Gary, you have a spot.
It's 1st and 10 on about the 17-yard line.
First
give or
and 10
take.
on the 17-yard line.
Let's go defense!
Pass is complete.
He went.
He's still on his feet. Picks up another Wossman first down, Gary.
He laying up 11 on the play, another first down. He went for the pick, Jordy, and didn't get there.
I just updated the score at the bottom of the screen. If anybody is wondering, 7-0 second quarter.
Let's go defense! Make a play!
Inside handoff.
Handoff goes up the middle, and he is brought down by two Abbeville Wildcat D-line defenders.
Not much of it, maybe half a yard, Jordan.
All right, folks, let's go around the state for scores while we have a moment. Bird leads Brother Morton 7-0, Gary. Jesuit leads John Curtis 7-0. And We'll get to the rest of them after this play. 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback rolls to his right. Under pressure.
Look at that.
And he's going to throw it away. Gary is.
I don't know. Did that go beyond the line of scrimmage?
They're going to throw
That's
the flag.
not a flag.
That's what I thought. This
It did
will
not
be
go beyond the
grounded.
line of scrimmage. No, it didn't go beyond the line of scrimmage. It was about 2 yards short, Jordy.
So where will they mark this off after the intentional grounding?
At about the 14, Jordy. Talk about the pressure coming from the end, Jordy. I'll tell you what.
I apologize if it's blurry. It's probably because of the service. Wow, Gary, look at this. 3rd down and forever.
Right.
Push him back. Push him back.
E.D. White leads Parkview Baptist 14-0. ULAB leads De La Salle 8-0. St. Thomas More leads Liberty Magnet 14-7.
Push him back, defense.
3rd down and long.
25 yards, Jordy.
Quarterback looks, throws one over the middle, and gonna be broken up. There on the coverage was number 18, Tyler Cherry.
Beautiful reaction to that. He reacted to it just in time, Jordy. Great play. Great play.
Once again, this Abbeville Wildcat defense steps up again, Gary, and they force another punt. They're fixing to get great field position and after this punt.
Right.
They're not going to send anybody back, though. What kind of role is it going to take?
You think you go for it? You think you go for the block?
We're going to see how they line up. For some reason, they're playing as safe as it comes in this one.
Let's go.
There's a snap, and
That's
there's
a
a
fake.
fake, Gary.
Oh,
It's gonna be
no.
So good, and this is why you play safe, Gary. They must have watched film all week and known this Wossman team can go fake at any moment. That's why they don't send nobody back deep.
That's right. Must be. That you had 4th and 25 yards to go,
Gary,
Jordan.
you are inside your own red zone.
Oh my
Ball is at
God.
the
14.
14-yard line.
Jeez, that was. I'm sorry. That takes some guts
Gary,
to do something like that.
that's a call that could come back. That could come back in this one, Gary.
Yeah, you right.
Later, when you talk about this call.
You are
Setting
right.
up Abbeville with a gift.
What we doing, bro?
Sadler looking for a block, still on his
He's
feet,
still-
running hard.
Look at those
And
legs.
finally brought down.
He's
Legs keep searching.
Looks like he got about 9, Jordy.
72nd down, and a yard to go.
Picked up 9
9
there.
yards.
Your eyes are better than mine. 2nd and 1. Inside the red zone. Ball is at the 5-yard line. There's a good look at your game clock. 10:15 to go before halftime. 7-0 is your score, but Abbeville is threatening to get more points on this drive. There's the snap. Hand off to the
44.
fullback. Big 44, Adam Nichols.
Down at the 3,
Gets
it'll be first and
the
goal.
Abbeville first down, Gary.
All right, first down.
First
Looks
down
like-
brought to you by Red Line 5 Pressure Wash. Also, into that quarter a while ago was brought to you by Leger's Polish Shop. So don't want to miss out on our sponsors. It is first and goal from the 3. Abbeville knocking on the doorsteps and
Quarterback
looking
draw.
at his dimes in. Touchdown! Abbeville Wildcats! Number 8, Jason Shelvin calls his own number. And that touchdown is brought to you by Abbeville Electric Supply. Ladies and gentlemen, 9:47 remaining, extra point pending, but the Wildcats have just taken a 13-0 lead. Number 32, Zaylin Williams on for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick. Kick is up, and it is good.
Dr. Pepper.
9:47 remaining. 14-0 is your new score. Abbeville has the lead here on the road. We're going to step away, give you more scores. Stay with us, folks. All right, Gary. LCA leads Ascension Episcopal 7-0. Notre Dame leads St. Thomas Aquinas 21-0.
Oh my goodness.
Newman leads Episcopal 7-0. Calvary Baptist leads Sacred Heart 14-0.
Wow.
St. Frederick's leads Vermilion Catholic 10-0. East Ascension leads Zachary 14-7 in the second quarter.
Oh my God. Could that be an upset in the making?
Hello. You're playing at East Ascension. There's your kickoff. Taken in by number 7. Looking for a block, making some people miss, and finally brought down. Ball is out, and I don't know, Gary, was his knee down?
I don't know. I don't know, Jordy. Did they call him down?
And I think they called him down, Gary.
Oh, that was close, man. That was
Ball will
very
be
close.
At the 40-yard line. More scores, Gary. West Monroe rolling on Chalmette right now, 20-0.
Wow.
Woodlawn of Baton Rouge is beating Destrehan 7-0. Ruston's beating Benton 14-3. Karen Crow is beating Neville 8-0 in the second quarter.
Really?
Westgate's beating Leesville 7-0.
Wow.
Eunice and Edna Carr tied at 7.
Oh my God.
Cecilia leads Lakeshore 13-7. Gary, Warren Easton leads Opelousas 28-0 in the first quarter. Church Point leads Donaldsonville 8-0. Union Parish leads Gina 6-0.
What did we have?
We had a penalty flag, Gary.
I know, but what was the call? That's what I'm trying to figure it out. It looked like it was holding of some sort.
Sterlington and Westlake 7-7. Iowa and West Feliciana 14-14. St. Martinville leads Iota 20-7. Rose Pine leads Red River 21-0.
Really? Oh my God, Miss Mindy, you were right.
There's a snap on this drive, and he is brought down. Well, here's a good look of Abbeville. Let me zoom out, and that's that direction, and that's that direction. For everybody that wanted to see the crowd. Quarterback drops back to pass, looks, throws one over the middle. Gonna be a pass interference hold, Gary.
Yeah. That was
Should
questionable.
Be a fresh 15, huh,
Yeah,
Gary?
it'd be 15 yards from the line of scrimmage, automatic first down.
Church Point just scored again, 16-0.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Avoyles leads Winfield 8-0. General Trash leads Welsh 8-0. A-Meat leads Kinder 14-8. North Caddo leads DeQuincy 8-7. Oberlin leads Grand Lake 7-0. Basile leads Delta Charter 13-7.
That's all right. That don't mean nothing.
And we'll give you more scores at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Handoff up the middle. It is going nowhere, but we have a penalty flag, Gary.
I'm not
from
sure,
the line
Jordy.
judge. Is this a spot of holding or a face mask?
Oh, I would say holding, Jordy. Thank you, sir.
Nope, face mask, Gary.
Face mask.
So
Oh,
back-to-back penalty flags, which are 15, correct?
I don't know.
And they are
Yep,
moving.
15.
So back-to-back 15-yard penalties. Just gave Wossman 30 yards.
Right, and 2 penalties. That's terrible.
Yeah, we just showed Abbeville's fans. We're gonna show them again at halftime. 1st and 10 for Wossman with 8:53 on the game clock. Vermilion Catholic is losing to balls on the ground.
Balls on the ground.
Quarterback picks up. He's gonna run. Got some green grass in front of him. A busted play. Oh,
Another
Gary.
flag.
That's gonna be another 15. There's
Another one.
flag. Is this offsetting?
I don't know, probably. Maybe.
I think it was against Wassman, one of their guys came over and stood over him.
Let's let the officials touch this thing out. The Wolves picked up the first down.
His knee was close to being down right here, Jordy. I could have swore that
Coach
his knee was
Moy
down.
is on the field trying to get his team to the sideline. He is not happy after 3 straight penalties.
That is crazy.
We have to wait and see if this is offsetting. Well, you have one that was live and you got one that's dead ball.
Yeah.
So I'll let you discuss that one.
That's probably 2 dead balls right there, Jordy. That was a flag thrown and then another flag thrown. So you have, that's
Waiting on the official. Here it is.
personal foul
against
this
Abbeville.
side. Personal foul.
Unsportsmanlike
Unsportsmanlike conduct
Wossman.
against that side.
Those penalties offset.
So it is offsetting, Gary.
Yeah. It's a first down at the spot, so they will spot the ball where he went out of bounds. So that's a first down.
Wassman came over there, looked like he stood over him and got the unsportsmanlike
The
conduct
taunting, yeah.
penalty.
35-yard line. And that's what the catch result. 8:44 remaining in the quarter. Catch ready to stand up. I need your seat.
St. Frederick leads Vermilion Catholic 10-0 for the fan that was wondering. There's the snap. Quarterback draws back to pass.
Oh, he is under pressure.
He's going to be brought down.
They held him up, Jordan.
Look at the defensive pursuit there, Gary. Gary, I think the quarterback's injured.
He is hurt. He is down. He is
shaken
down.
up. And we're going to take the attention to the scoreboard. 8:25 remaining in the second quarter. 14-0 is your score. Wossman has an injured player on the field. Gary,
targeting.
take a look on the field, Gary.
Targeting. They're going to call a targeting play.
There's a flag on the field next to the injury. And the referees just come together.
They're going to call targeting on that. Watch.
And he's going to get up and jog off in his own power. Has to miss at least one play, Gary.
Right. Yeah, but there's a flag on it. How can you call target on that? 2 people hit him with their shoulders. They hit him on both sides.
We have to wait to see what the official ruling here is. It's a long discussion. I think they're huddling to try to get warm for a little bit.
Yeah, they might. It well might be. That is crazy, man.
Waiting on the ruling. Here it is. Unsportsmanlike conduct, Gary, was the call.
How are you gonna?
So he might have taunted after the sack, or said something.
Might have said something. I don't know.
Something. Gary, that is what, 45 yards on this drive?
At least.
Penalties?
At least, yeah, because one was offsetting. Could have been more.
So 45
That
yards.
is crazy.
Wossman has got off penalties in this drive, and they have it 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Wossman needs to score, and they're going to go.
And it's going nowhere.
Nowhere.
There to bring them down, number 15, Nayland St. Julian.
Wow, Jordy.
Let's go, defense!
32nd down, 8 yards.
Folks, there is 8:03 on the game clock. Scores are pinned at the bottom of the screen, folks. 14-0, second quarter. Picked up a yard, 2nd down and 9. Waiting on the snap, there it is. Quarterback drops back to pass, steps up, throws one over the middle. Caught! Touchdown! Wossman Wildcats. Gary, you throw it to the 6'5" guy and let him make a play right now.
You know, Jordy, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm watching this game, yes. They should have got him with a unsportsmanlike penalty. Again, he walked right back. The defender was walking away, and he got right in back of him and nudged him. That is uncalled for in football, Jordan. Sorry.
Timeout, Wossman.
7:34 remaining.
7:34 remaining.
They might have had a penalty on it. He's picking up a flag.
14-6 is your score. Extra point or 2-point conversion coming after the timeout, Gary.
They're discussing something, Jordy. They might have threw a taunting flag on it.
We're going to find out. We keep falling on this side.
Down South Sports Magazine.
And
On
Gary,
the
I don't think so, Gary.
He picked up a flag. He had like he was holding
I
a
said
flag.
fell out of his pocket because they're not moving the football.
Well, no, that's the extra point. If ever you do that, you can do
might
it on the
move it on
kickoff.
the kickoff.
Right.
Okay, we have to
We'll
wait
have
and
to
see.
see.
Gary, they're going to keep the offense on the field, and they will go for 2. And look at this. Full house backfield. Power of football at its best for this
That's right.
conversion. Which
right.
line of scrimmage is going to win? Waiting on the snap. There it
There it
is.
is, inside.
Inside handoff. The 2-point conversion is good. So with 7:34 remaining in this one, 14-8 is your score.
Looks like they didn't call anything, Jordy. That was terrible. That's, you're supposed to have, it's supposed to be when they threw
When there's a
two unsportsmanlike.
when there's an injury on the field, we're not obligated to show the action on the field. So it's just against our media rights, folks. If you're wondering why we didn't show, anytime there's an injury or some kind of fight or something, we're not supposed to show it. We can get a big fine. Waiting on the kickoff. There it is. Number 2, Chad Nolan's going to take it in, making a couple people miss. Still on his feet and finally brought down.
Call it to 19, and that's Abbeville will put it in play.
So speaking of Chad Nolan, we're calling him Coco the Klepto tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out from his uncle.
31st and 10, Abbeville on their own 19. 7:27.
Abbeville has a 6-point lead, Gary, with 7:27 remaining before halftime, and they will start this drive off shotgun formation. And Sadler gets the handoff, and he's going to be drugged back, but not without a healthy gain there on first down.
Looks like he got about four or 5, maybe 6.
A gain of 5 on the play. Don't get 75.
Second down and 5 with 6:53 on the game clock. There's a snap, hand off to Sadler, and Sadler picks up a Wildcat first down, which is brought to you by Redline 5 Pressure Wash. Chains are moving. It is 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line with 6:41 on the game clock.
This is a very important drive for Abbeville, Jordy. Here we go.
Gary, you think about it, Abbeville gets the ball after halftime also.
Right.
Sadler on the carry, tackled by Big 94 for this Wossman defense. Scores from around the state coming up at halftime. Stay with us, folks, all the way through. Keep on sharing. Let's get this baby to 1K. Quick toss to Sadler. Runs into his own man. The ball is on the ground, Gary. And now they're going to say his knee was down. Gary, one of the guys that was blocking on that side, just got blown up.
He got blown up.
Sadler ran
Pushed him
right
right
into
into
him. Gonna lose some yards. And all the way back to the 47-yard line. It will be 3rd down and 11.
Right.
Gary, when we watched Abbeville and Kaplan play a few weeks ago, we seen them hit number 1 on some big pass plays. Can they hit them right here? Nope, they gotta take a shot. Wide open. Oh! He got twist around. Tried to hit Coco there.
He was there.
Gary, if he keeps running, it's a touchdown.
Slow down a little bit, Jordy. If he keeps running, they hits him in stride.
Score is pinned at the bottom. Troy, try to get out of the stream and go right back in it.
What?
Put that down and give me that.
Yes.
So the punting unit will come on. 32 will be the punter, Zylan Williams. Waiting on the snap.
Low punt.
There it is. To be taken in for a fair catch at the 30-yard line.
I don't know what that was for.
All right, Gary. No, the iPad. Put the Kinder game on.
Down tomorrow at the John Belton First game, Powell versus Lincoln Prep. Second game, Wossman Girls versus Lincoln Prep. Third game, Wichita versus Rainbow. And last game, Wossman versus
Hold it right there for a second. There's a snap, handoff to the running back, tackle by number 29, Jason Alvarez.
Gain of 2, let's call it 3. So to bring up 2nd and 7, 4 to Let's go defense!
Abbeville faithful trying to get behind their team. Quarterback drops back to pass, under pressure, steps up in the pocket, and now he's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to pick up a Wildcat first down.
Maybe first and 10, catch ball at their own 42-yard line. 4-18.
So first and 10 for Wossman at the 42-yard line, Gary.
Yes, sir.
Let's go defense!
Waiting on the snap.
There it is. Inside
handoff.
handoff. Caught him in the
Blown up
backfield.
by number 54. Carries on to Stewart.
Lost a 2 over play.
Scores from around the state coming up at halftime. We got 3:48 before we get to halftime.
Back him up. Let's go team. Let's go team.
Quarterback drops back to pass on second down. Got a man wide open. Pass is complete to number 4. He's going to pick up a first down. If a higher seed upsets if a lower seed upsets a higher seed in the first round, they automatically get the home game in the second round. But that is the rules. I know a lot of teams that are traveling tonight that are high seeds. St. Martinville's ranked 3, and they hit the road and they went to Iota tonight.
Back inside, great runner by Roof.
First down run picks up 5 yards.
Looks
You
like
got
about
Sterlington
7.
ranked number 1 right now in 3A. They had to hit the road this week and go to Westlake. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5 all on the road this week in 3A, Gary.
Oh, wow.
Iowa is at West Feliciana. Church Point's at
There goes.
Donaldsonville.
Pass.
Got a man wide open, Gary. And they have marched right down the field and moved inside the goal line. Wossman has a drive cooking here.
You're right.
All right, I need you to get him in there, Nation. Get him on in there. Give me your team. Give it to him. Give it to
It's
him.
going to be first down and goal at about the 5, maybe the 6-yard line, Jordy. Looks like the 5.
Gary, I've never seen that before.
What?
5 top seeds traveling in the second round.
Wow. You're right. That's crazy.
First and goal from the 6. Wossman knocking on the doorsteps. Can Abbeville's defense stand tall? Power football, handoff. Missed tackle,
Oh,
and
he got
finally
stuck.
upended at the 1-yard line.
Wow.
Gary, if you're Coach Moy, do you burn one of your timeouts? Well, you burned 2
Well, you
of them
burned 2 of them already.
in the first quarter.
Yeah. Oh, they're going. They're going momentum.
Clock
On
just
tempo.
hit under 2 minutes. Second and goal from the 1. There's a snap,
Inside.
handoff, goes in, and I think it's a touchdown, and it is. Wossman comes right back to tie this one up, Gary.
Extra point pending.
And I don't think they kick extra points.
They go for 2.
They're going to go for 2. So big 2-point conversion coming.
Right.
They're going to burn the timeout, Gary, and talk
Right.
about this 2-point conversion that we have coming on.
And watch the magic.
So with 1:44 remaining, 14-14 is your score with a 2-point conversion coming up.
You're looking at a tale of 2 halves. Penalties killed them.
Tale of 2 quarters.
Tale of 2 quarters. Second quarter, those penalties they killed them, Jordan.
Yes.
You know, you started from there all the way down, and then the momentum shifted.
They're going to stick with this little formation that they like inside the goal line. Huge 2-point conversion coming.
You're right.
There's the snap. Hand off to the fullback, and I think Abbeville's defense might have stopped them, Gary.
Nope, no good.
2-point conversion is no good.
So we are deadlocked. We have a minute, 44 seconds left. Can Abbeville go down the field and score before the end of the half?
Gary, can they go 2-for-1 special?
That's
Score before half and get the football back after half.
That's what it is. They got to. If they can drive the ball down and score, and they've been moving the ball very well. Can they continue to do that and get it and do a 2-for-1?
We are all tied up, folks. Abbeville will send number 4, Sadler, and number 5, Fletcher, back deep for this kick return.
Let's see what they got, Gordon.
Gary, who's our kicker?
Is he coming, I think.
Looks like number 32 is our
Is
kicker
that- is
for
that
Wossman.
32?
No, Gary, he wasn't on the roster.
That's true. He wasn't on the roster.
Gary, we at 9:19. 9 watching
That's
right
awesome.
now. We're going to
All
touch
right.
1K before this one's over.
That's a good thing.
Turn the camera back. Well, I got to show the scoreboard
There it is.
for the people that can't see the score at the bottom. Number
Still
5,
going. Oh, man.
Roderick Fletcher on the return right there.
About the 38-yard line, Jordy. 38, 37-yard line.
So 138, 14-14. Abbeville has the football from the 37-yard line, Gary.
Yeah, looks like the 37. Correct, Jordy.
Let's go, Fred!
I'm still waiting on the play action in this one, Gary.
Right.
They tried it. They would have had a touchdown if it wouldn't have stopped running. Quarterback drops back to pass on first down. Steps up, throws one over the middle, threw it into triple coverage. And Gary, did you think we should have got a flag right there for the late hit? 50-50, close.
I don't know what they will call in the first quarter. Excuse me, the second quarter. That could have easily thrown, had a flag call, but we'll have to see.
Gary, temperature dropping here.
A little bit.
43 degrees in Monroe right now, boys.
33?
43.
43. Okay, well, that's not as bad as I thought.
There's a snap. Quarterback drops back to pass. Under pressure, going to be brought down. Ball is out, but recovered by an Abbeville Wildcat.
Yeah.
We are Baba.
Third down and long after the strip sack, but was recovered by one of the offensive guys.
Yep.
Gary, do you just run the football here and say, let's go into halftime 14-14?
I don't know, Jordy.
You don't want to get a turnover in your own territory.
You got some speed out there. You get it to your playmakers. You just got the line's got the block. Right
Shotgun
now.
formation.
Right
Trips
now.
to the left.
Correct.
One back in the backfield, and they're taking the time. There, the ball went over his head. Oh no! And Wossman will burn a timeout. Gary, quarterback never seen it coming.
He wasn't ready for it at all, Jordy. Wasn't ready for it at all.
He was looking one way, and the ball was snapped over his head.
He was making adjustments.
Just call a timeout. Abbeville punt from their own kick.
All the way back to the 10-yard line.
Got 35 seconds, Jordy.
35
That was
seconds
crazy.
and the punting unit will come on. This is a huge punt to try to flip the
man.
field.
You're right.
The marching sound of thunder. A burst. I want to hear from our visitors.
What a moment in this game, Gary.
Right. This is very, very important. The line needs to block, get that punt off, cover it.
Gary, I think Wossman just burnt their final timeout because they used 2 for those 2-point conversions, correct? I think so.
I'm not sure, Jordan. I think you're right.
So I think Wossman's out of timeouts. Gary, you have to get a good snap here.
A good punt.
And good punt because it's going to set up Wossman with good field position with
Correct.
30 seconds left.
You're right.
Waiting on the signal from the head referee.
Yeah.
There it is.
Here we go.
32 on for punt. Needs a good snap. Inside his end zone. He gets it away. It's going to be fair catch somewhere around the 47.
43. About the 43.
Oh, my fault, Gary.
About the
43.
Correct. This is important, Jordan. You know what's going to happen. They're going to throw the ball, to their superstar receiver.
Got to have your secondary all in the same communication here. Everybody on the same page for these final 29 seconds.
Don't let him catch anything.
Wossman has it, 1st and 10 from the 43, trying to take the lead before halftime. 29 seconds with no timeout. Quarterback's going to step up in the pocket, takes off running, and he's going to step out of bounds. So picked up 2 yards, Gary?
Oh, picked up about 8.
8 yards? So picked up 8 on first down.
Hey, coach, you better get it right.
30 seconds now. Let's call it 2 for the Wildcats.
Ball is at the 35-yard line with 22 seconds remaining. There's the snap,
Oh,
low
oh,
snap,
low
falls
snap.
on the ground, throws one. He goes to the high point and gets it.
Inside.
Heads up play from Abbeville by tackling him in bounds. But he picked up a first down. So the clock will stop while the chains move. Chains are moving. They hurry up to the line. You might have time for 2 more plays, Gary. Clock's running. There's the snap. Quarterback drops back the pass. Throws one over the middle. Ball is tipped up. Falls incomplete.
Okay, 18 is down.
Gary, that's not good, Gary.
18 is down.
18 just broke that pass down. Tyler Cherry, and he's the injured Wildcat down. Folks, there is a look at the scoreboard. 4 seconds remaining.
That's a knee.
Yeah, it looks
That's
like a knee,
Looks
Gary.
like a knee injury. I think they actually jumped up and hit each other in the air. Hopefully it wasn't whenever he landed, because if ever he did, that could be a hyperextension, could be an ACL, MCL, could be a lot of different things, Jordan. Not good.
So 4 seconds remaining before halftime. 14-14 is your score. The injury is number 18, Tyler Cherry. He just got help to his feet, and he's going to have to be helped off, folks.
That's not good. Not good. Hopefully he can shake it off. Hopefully it's just like a bruise or something, but
Right now it doesn't look good.
Not looking good. When you have to be helped off the field like that, Jordy, it's usually a
Probably going to bring him right to the training table.
4 ticks left on the clock.
looks like he's starting to put some weight on it. That's a little bit better, Jordy.
All right, here we go, Gary. 4 seconds. This will be the final play of the half. Abbeville sends 2 back into the end zone. They're going to throw a jump ball in the end zone, and it is
Intercepted. Nope, incomplete.
So that will take us to halftime. Gary, they tried number 60. They tried the 6'5" receiver just now, and great defense there from the back half.
Well, you knew it was coming, Jordy. I mean, there was no doubt in your mind that they weren't going to throw it to him, or at least try to.
Both teams will go into halftime, and we are deadlocked, 14-14, folks. Folks, if you got to go grab you a drink, go grab you a drink. If you got to go take a little trip to McDonald's through the drive-thru, go take a little trip. We have 15 minutes before we come back. If you got something on the barbecue pit, don't let it burn.
That's right.
If you're sitting next to a fire, enjoy the warmth, because it's dropping big time over here in Monroe tonight.
Yeah. For your halftime, we'll take it. Abbeville High School.
We will let this one go to
Ladies,
halftime entertainment. We have sponsors coming up to talk about, and we also have halftime scores to talk about. So we will be back in about 8 to 10 minutes. I will try to find out an injury report for the ones watching back home. Try to find out he had to be helped off the field, put some pressure on him when he got to the sideline. That's all we have right now. God. Hey, I'm gonna go walk and get an injury report.
That's for you.
Coming out of the building. Get up, Nation, and let them know you're here. They got a little prep and they stop. So you need to get a little down and go for it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jordan Taylor back from the sideline report. Talked to Coach Moy just now, Gary. And they said, he said that the guy is questionable to return, but not ruling it out.
He was running up and down. I saw him whenever they ran out. He's up there.
Also, asked him what was the word at halftime. He said, he told the guys we have to get back to Abbeville football and dominate like we did in the first quarter.
Right. I agree with him 100%.
So that was the message at halftime and the injury report.
Glad that it's nothing serious as far as career ending or anything like that. Hopefully they can, like you said, get back to Abbeville football and not make any mistakes. All those penalties, Jordy, that was very uncharacteristic.
Second game, girls.
Gary, while we have time, let's go scores from around the state. Jesuit leads John Curtis 14-7 at halftime. St. Paul's leads Scotlandville 10-3 at halftime. Brother Martin leads Berg 35-7 at halftime. St. Aug leads Catholic of Baton Rouge 21-7. ULAB leads De La Salle 22-7. St. Thomas More leads Liberty Magnet 42-7 at halftime. St. Charles leads Dunham 13-0 at halftime. Notre Dame leads St. Thomas Aquinas 28-7. Newman leads Episcopal 16-0 at halftime. LCA leads Ascension Episcopal 20-0. Calvary Baptist leads Sacred Heart 49-0. Southern Lab leads Country Day 12-6. St. Frederick's leads Vermilion Catholic 10-0. Destrehan leads Woodlawn of Baton Rouge 13-7. Wichita Parish leads Denham Springs 13-7. Zachary and East Ascension are tied 14-14 in the third quarter. Acadiana leads Santamont 29-7 at halftime. Parkway leads Captain Shreve 10-9 at halftime. West Monroe leads Chalmette 35-7 at halftime. Karen Crow leads Neville 8-6 in the third quarter. Westgate leads Leesville 10-0 at halftime. Edna Carr leads Eunice 32-7 at halftime. Cecilia leads Lakeshore 28-21 at halftime. Warren Easton leads Opelousas 48-0 at halftime. We are moments away from the start of the third quarter, and there it is. Sadler picks up the football, turns the burners on, and gets something out of nothing. So once again, Coach Moy said at halftime, the message was, let's get back to Abbeville football. And also he said that injured Wildcat is questionable to return.
Let's go, Wildcat!
The winner of this game gets the winner of the Gina and Union Parish game right now. Union Parish leads that one 6-0 at halftime. Sterlington leads Westlake 21-20 at the half. Iowa and West Feliciana tied 21-21 at halftime. There's a snap, quick toss to Sadler. Sadler looking for a couple blocks, and he gets them. Cuts it back inside, and more! Wildcats will start off the first play of the second half with a big run from Blake Sadler. When in doubt, get behind your line and do the rest. Church Point leads Donaldsonville 28-0 at halftime. St. Martinville leads Iota 41-21 at halftime. We have an injured Abbeville Wildcat down. Gary, you have a number? No, Gary, I think he's cramping. I think that's 80 something. Let's give you some more scores, Gary. Ooh, Franklin leads Lowerville 8-7 at halftime. That was number 88. He's going to get off and walk off in his own power. He was cramping.
Jordy, 2 days of cramping in this weather. I don't understand that. We saw that last night in with St. James.
Yes.
St. James, every player they had was starting to cramp up.
Avoyles 22, Winfield 13 at halftime. General Trash 20, Welsh 7 at halftime. Amite 28, Kinder 8 at halftime. North Caddo 24, DeQuincy 22 at halftime. Waiting on the snap on 1st and 10, which was brought to you by the Pressure Wash. Handoff goes to Sadler, and he runs into the teeth of the Wossman D-line. Grand Lake leads Oberlin 13-7 at halftime. Basile leads Delta Charter 13-8 at halftime. White Castle LaSalle tied at 27. That is some scores from around the state. When we get a break, we will give you our sponsors. Picked up 2. 2nd down and 8, Gary. It's going to be play action. Throws one deep, looking for the other quarterback. Pass falls incomplete.
It was there.
Taj Judge tried to get Jason Shelvin on the go route. All right, Gary, we have to unplug and plug the mics back. You take that?
Try to bring up 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8 for the Abbeville Wildcats. Let's hook the mics back up. Ball's on the ground, Gary. A wasted 3rd down.
Yeah. 4th down, right at midfield, Jordan.
The 1 seed Sterlington, the number 2 seed Abbeville, number 3 seed St. Martinville, the 4 seed Iowa, and the 5 seed Church Point are all on the road this week because their opponents upset a higher seed in the 1st round. So 5 teams had to travel in round 2 because the lower seed upset somebody in the 1st round. Abbeville will punt, and it is fair court at the 20-yard line.
21.
9:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter. We're all 90 left.
I want the papers first. Hand me one at a time. First and 10 from the 21-yard line for Wossman. After this play, Gary.
Okay.
9:45 to go here in the 3rd quarter. There's the snap, and they're gonna blow it dead, and it might have been delay a game.
Yeah, looks like it.
Illegal participation against Abbeville.
Actually,
18.
Actually, they're gonna talk about this, Gary. Check it out. Referees are gonna come together and talk about it.
1st and 5. What's that?
Wave it off.
They're waving it off, Gary?
Yes. Yeah, 18 is on the field, Jordy.
So he's back on the field?
Yeah.
So that's a great sign. Coach said he was questionable return, but look at that. He comes out of halftime and back on the field.
Inside handoff, Jordy.
Take a look at our sponsors in between this play. One sponsor, Buck and Duck. Get to our next sponsor after this play. 2nd down and 8 for Wossman. There's a snap. Quick hitch route, complete to number 2. And number 2 is going to have the 1st down and more. I couldn't get to him at halftime, the sponsors, so I'm going through them right now. First and 10 after the big run after catch there from number 2. It is at the 40-yard line for Wossman. There's the snap, handoff to the tailback, and he is brought down by 3 Wildcats. Next sponsor.
Correction, that's heel on the carry.
Quarterback drops back to pass. Throws it, intercepted! He threw it right to him, Gary.
Sure did. They baited him in on that one, Jordy.
Number 8. Jason Shelvin just got a Deaton's Cajun Kitchen turnover. Last sponsor, folks, and I promise it's all football the rest of the way. Thank you, Mr. Gary.
You're welcome, Jordy.
1st and 10 for Abbeville. Ball is at the 45-yard line. Quick toss to Sadler. Sadler is going to be brought down for a loss, Gary. Loss about 4 yards. It's a good-looking defensive lineman right there, number 94.
A loss of 5 on the play. Call it 4, back to the 49-yard line.
He's tired. He's winded, man.
Which one, Gary?
Number 8. He's winded a little bit. He's on the sideline.
Second down and 14. Quarterback drops back to pass. Throws one in the feet of his intended receiver.
Put him in the game!
Bring up 3rd down. 14.
Gary, I had to put a jacket on.
I don't blame you, man. I put my big one on, too. So that means I got a sweatshirt and 2 jackets, and they both warm.
I'll tell you what, I'm still cold. 41 degrees right now.
Hey, they said by later tonight it's gonna be in the 30s, so we're gonna have that truck nice and toasty on the back home.
3rd and 14 with 7:14 on the game clock. 14-14 is your score. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. 13 drops back to pass. It's gonna be a middle screen, Gary. Caught by number 42. And gonna be short of the first down by 4 yards, Gary. This is the spot of the field where you might go for it.
Yeah, he's thinking about it, Coach.
So they run the middle screen at the right time. Coach is going to go for it. It's a good spot of the field to go for it.
Most definitely, most definitely.
Hard count. You have to keep an eye out on the hard count, Gary.
You sure do.
4th and 4. Abbeville will go I formation. 2 receivers to the right. There's a snap. Handoff to Sadler. He's going to try to get the first down, and he's going to run into a brick wall, Gary.
About 2 yards short.
About 2 yards short. Going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah.
So Wossman will take over on downs. Do you like the play call there on 4th down, Gary? They ran to the short side of the field.
They ran to the short side. I would have given him a
run
little
to the
bit more.
side, right?
Yeah. You're right.
Waiting on the snap on 1st down. There it is. Misdirection the other way. Handoff to 21. Dragging defenders and finally brought down by number 29, Jason Alvarez.
What ain't the game, folks? What ain't the game? What ain't in the game?
Second down and 5 for Wossman with 5:54 remaining. Smoke starting to roll in, Gary.
Right.
That's coming from the barbecue pit over there.
That's right. Smells good, Jordy.
Handoff goes to the running back. Might have picked up 2 yards there.
It's going to be 3rd and about 2, Jordy.
So 3rd down and 2. So 3rd down with 5:24 on the game clock. There's a snap. Quarterback keep
draw.
going.
Oh,
Going nowhere.
Loss
a
of
yard.
about a yard or 2, Jordy. Oh, my goodness. 4th down. What do you do?
It looked like number 15.
Try to pin him back, Jordy?
Nayland St. Julian was there with a number 30. Gary, punting unit will come on the field, but
You got to watch it. You got to watch it. They tried a fake earlier.
Yes, they tried it 4th and long earlier.
Yeah.
This is a 4th and short.
Right. Nobody deep.
Nobody deep. They're going to play it safe. And this time they get it away and block, Gary.
It was blocked.
Number 8
Got his hand on
got his hand on it. And Abbeville will have it after a blocked punt. Where's it at, Gary? 45-yard line? 44.
Yeah, 44.
46, my fault.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 46-yard line. Ready to go, Jordy.
4:30 on the game clock. 14-14 is your score. 89 back in the game after those cramps earlier. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback looks. Got Sadler open.
Oh, he caught it, Jordy! Oh, my God!
Sadler, big reception there.
He caught that, Jordy!
And he might be a yard short.
Second
but
down
what a
and
heck
1.
of a catch.
Oh, my goodness. The defender thought he had it going the other way, Jordy. He just snatched it out of the air.
Dangerous pass, but heads up play by going and get that football. Second down and 1. Might be fullback time, Gary. Nope. They're going to put number 8 in at quarterback. I think this is quarterback draw the whole way. Yes, it was.
Quarterback draw. He got it. Very easily. Very easily.
That first down brought to you by Red Line 5 Pressure Wash. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line with 3:40 on the game clock. Quarterback keep the whole way. Number 13 trying to use his speed to get the outside, and he will run out of bounds, but this one is coming back, Gary.
Looks like holding.
The score is pinned at the bottom, folks. 14-14 is pinned at the bottom of the screen.
Holding. Yes, that is it. That's a 10-yard penalty. Remains first down. Play right up for 1st and 20 for Abbeville.
Wow.
So
Now,
the run
is that
on
a
1st
spot
down
foul?
is brought back after the holding call, and they're going to move it all the way back to the 50-yard line. So it makes this 1st and 20.
Here we go, 1st and 20.
Waiting on the snap. There it is. Hand off to Sadler. Cuts it back inside. Look at Sadler. Go! They go the distance. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown! Abbeville Wildcats! Number 4, Blake Sadler with the cutback. 4-6, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect
cut back, Jordy, against the grain. Took it to the house. Oh, my goodness. Great job. Great job.
When you need a big play, Sadler does it again.
They had to respect the quarterback, Jordy, because he was going to run it with that big guy right there. I tell you what.
Extra point pending. Kick is up, and the kick is good. You can see it? So many people are watching right now. 1.1 thousand.
Where we at?
1.1 thousand.
Whoa.
Your new score. Down in Monroe. Abbeville has the lead 21-14 here in the third quarter.
Hey, fool! Hey, fool! Hey, fool!
And the Rockin' on the sideline. They're back in it, Jerry.
Oh, yeah, they are. They got everybody looking at the sideline, Jordy.
There's the kick. It will be taken in. Should give Wossman good field position. Around the 36-yard line.
Oh, we got flags.
And a late flag on the field.
Get your team over here. That's what the coaches are telling them. Get over here right now. Okay, what do we have? Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on
That's
the
going to back
Wildcats.
them up,
So
Jordy.
that great field position is wiped off after the penalty.
Wow.
It's our hands are really cold, so it's taking us a minute to type in this score because I can't feel my hands.
Can't feel your fingers, huh, Jordy? That's not where it was. It should be at the 20.
Winner of this game gets the winner of the Gina and Union Parish game. Let's find out how that one's going. Union Parish is up 22-0 right now in the fourth quarter. So that's how that one's going right now.
Back it up to the 20. There you go. Tell you what, the officials got together and got it right, Jordy.
That touchdown was also brought to you by Abbeville Electric Supply INC.
You need this?
There's the snap on first down. Looking, got a man. Passes complete, makes a man miss. Gonna have a first down and a little bit more. So a missed tackle right there, Gary.
That was it.
Gary.
That was a missed tackle.
Gary, look at this.
What?
Number 3 just checked into the game.
I know, I saw that, Jordy.
At halftime, I saw his pads off.
Really?
And he's gonna check into the game.
We remember he was the one that got hurt the first
time we covered
Abbeville, right? Against Opelousas High School.
There's a snap. Quarterback looks,
It's
steps back in the
good.
pocket.
Oh, my goodness.
Gonna scramble. Tries to make a man miss. And he does. Now he has ran out of bounds.
He lost, Jordy.
By number 9.
Loss of 2.
Score is fixed. If you get out of the live stream and go back in it, you should see it at the bottom.
5 on the loss. So he's second and 15.
Let's
Second
see.
down
You
and
want to know
actually
Karen Crow score?
15.
Karen Crow 8, Neville 12, fourth quarter. Loss about 5, huh, Gary?
Inside
It's going to be a
handoff.
draw. It's going to pick up a little bit more. See where they mark him out at. Third down.
Third and about 5.
We'll call it a long 4.
Yeah, correction. Third by 5, long 4.
Let's go defense!
3rd and 4. With 2:28 on the game clock.
Let's get him, boys! Let's get him, boys!
Waiting on the snap. There it is.
There it is,
Low
low
snap.
snap.
Quarterback drops back to pass. Still looking. Gonna be.
Gotcha.
Throws one up, and it is somehow
caught
caught,
it.
Garrett. He threw it up to the 6'5" receiver, and he picks up a Wossman 1st down. Lowerville and Franklin score. 1 second. Franklin leads Lowerville 8-7 right now.
He's not a good receiver!
1st and 10. Ball is at the 38-yard line.
Quarterback rolls to his left, throws one over the middle, got a man! It might be intercepted, Gary.
Oh, he did! He called it! Intercepted!
Interception, and look at the coach take off running. You think he's caught?
The official marked it over there, Jordy. He said interception. Abbeville football.
Abbeville has the football. And another turnover for this cardiac defense.
Oh my God. Oh, he's hurt too. I don't know what it is. He's cramping or whatever.
That was number 5, Broderick Fletcher.
I hope it's nothing. Looks like it might be cramping.
1st and 10 for Abbeville. There's the snap, hand off to Sadler. You gotta think he's feeling it in this second half. What you think, Gary?
It looks like he got a little juice in his, giddy up in his step, man. And I'll tell you what, I'm very impressed.
Thank you!
Here comes the blitz, Gary. Hand off to the fullback, and it's going nowhere.
Nothing doing. Something up there today.
Well, they had everybody coming in there for that one, Jordan.
That's one of those tight end releases would have busted.
Yeah.
Third down and 7, huh, Gary?
Yep, that's what it looks like, Jordy.
Try to put that on in a minute.
Yeah. On the gun.
Pass it down situation, Gary. But it's going to be quarterback draw the whole way. And Wossman, good defense there on 3rd down. And they get a stop. Probably run that on 1st or 2nd down.
Yeah.
Gary, don't even have to snap another one. Looks like we're going to take this one to
The fourth quarter.
the 4th quarter.
Fourth quarter, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So at the end of 3, Abbeville 21.
3 quarters
14.
have come and gone. We are heading to the money quarter. Hold your 4s up all across the state of Louisiana.
12 minutes.
12 minutes will decide who is heading to the quarterfinals. Who will play on Thanksgiving week? Ladies and gentlemen, 21-14 is your score. One more quarter. And somebody's going to punch their ticket to the quarter. Stay with us, folks.
Don't let nobody tell you how it is. Stay in your seat. I believe it's me. All you got to do is
Punting unit will come on for the first play of the fourth quarter, Gary.
Here it is.
High snap. Ball is on the ground.
Oh, no.
Wossman's might pick it up for a touchdown, Gary. And they do.
Touchdown.
First play of the fourth quarter. It's going to be a Wossman touchdown.
Wow, Jordy.
We have drama, Gary.
Snap was high, Jordy.
High snap.
There go for two.
Yeah, they have not kicked the extra point
They have
tonight.
not kicked the extra
They're
point
going to go
tonight.
for two here.
Here we go. Great team action.
2-point conversion. Here's that little formation they like. Big 2-point conversion coming, Gary. There's the snap. And they're going to blow it dead. Offsides.
Look like it's neutral zone infection. Hold on. Let's get it. That ball. Outside. Against the enemy.
So that's going to inch him up a little bit closer.
Instead of the two, it'll be at the one.
Big 2-point
Here we
conversion
go.
try coming.
Great team action.
Ball's on the ground.
Quarterback
Ball is
dropped
on
the
the
football.
ground.
It's no good.
And
Oh,
it's going to
my
be
goodness.
no good.
No
So he
good.
never got the
He
snap
never got
off.
the snap. He went to his knees. That killed it, Jordy. Okay, now you got a 1-point lead and the ball.
And me, Coach Albert Grumman is ready to play out of the game. You got the ball to get the call. Let's go, y'all.
Alrighty.
Here we go, Jordan.
21-20 early in the fourth quarter. By the way, folks, our quarter sponsor just now was Leger's Polish Shop. So thank you to Leger's Polish Shop for sponsoring quarters tonight. Here comes Sadler.
Oh,
Gary.
Sadler, he's coming this side.
Here comes Sadler. Making something out of nothing again.
Holy jeez, man. 43-yard line, Jordy.
Anybody else can feel their fingers? I can't.
That temperature's starting to drop a little bit, Jordy. Woo, man.
Gotta love high school football, huh?
Excitement in Monroe.
Here we go.
First and 10 for Abbeville with 11:40 on the game.
You're right.
There's a snap. There's a handoff to number 22, Treshawn Green.
Number 2 on the play, call it 3, 2nd and 7. Right here.
Picked up 3 yards, Gary.
Yes, sir.
Second down and 7.
Let's go!
Quarterback drops back the pass, throws a deep one, and pass falls incomplete, just out of his intended receiver's hands.
It'll be 3rd down and 7, Jordy.
As soon as we get a break, I will give you scores from around the state. Try to get him to and he did, Gary. That's going to make this a 3rd down and manageable.
This means that they can run or throw. They can do anything.
Gary, you put the ball into your best player's hands on 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Actually, 33.
Scores pinned at the bottom. If you can't see it, it is 21-20, 4th quarter, 10:54 on the game clock. 3rd and 2. Hand off to 22, and he's going to get the 1st down for you. He's going to go his way. Number 22, Trayshawn Green says, let me go get the 1st down for you.
That's right. They had no idea where the ball was going, Jordy. There we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 we go.
38.
There's the snap. Hand off to the fullback, number 22. Oh my God, the distance. 1 man to beat. Cuts it back inside. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. Abbeville Wildcats. Number 22, Trayshawn Green, just put the team on his back in this drive. A big 1st down run and a big touchdown run, Gary Swallow.
Back to back, Jordy.
Back to back runs.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Abbeville Nation, go crazy in the chat. Gary, big extra point to make this an 8-point game. Snap, hold, kick, good. 10:21 remaining in this one. We have a new score. 28-20. Abbeville extends their lead.
That was needed, Jordy, for the Wildcats, for the Abbeville Wildcats. This was, they control it, and a couple big plays. Big 3rd down with 22. That run was amazing. He was not going to be denied. Get it.
There's the kick. Just gonna fall down, Gary.
Yep. It's gonna be. It's gonna be around a 32-yard line, Jordy. Actually, 32-yard line, Jordy. 1st and 10, Wossman.
Okay. Gary, you look at this 8-point game right now, you know Wossman does not kick extra points. So if they come down and score, this game could depend on the 2-point conversion.
You're right.
Trips right, 1 receiver to the left. Quarterback, quick pass.
Oh, he dropped
incomplete.
Hit him in the chest, Jordy.
And hit him in the numbers.
Right there.
1.2K watching, Gary.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight.
Tell you what, Jordy, can't ask for more excitement than this right now.
You wanted
8-point
great
game.
football, we got it back-to-back weeks.
That's right.
Quarterback drops back the pass, under pressure,
He's
steps
got,
up,
oh,
falls on the ground,
oh
and
man.
recovered by a Wossman offensive lineman. Gary,
That was not a
his D-line
pass.
is pinning their ears and they're coming.
Okay, that was not a pass. That was a fumble.
He threw it back.
Yep. Third, oh my God, 3rd down, 20, Jordy. Actually, a little more now.
Yeah, we talked to Coach Moy at halftime. He said we have to get back to Abbeville football in the second half. I think they're getting back to Abbeville football.
You're right. Looks like it, Jordy. And you know where the ball's going. You know where the ball's going.
Coach Moy will burn a timeout. So we will take a timeout with them, folks, and give you scores from around the state. 9:46 to go in this one. 28-20, Abbeville has the lead. Gary, you ready for some scores?
Yes, sir. Give me some scores, Jordy.
Jesuit leads John Curtis 14-7 in the fourth quarter.
Whoa, close game.
Brother Martin's rolling over Bird right now, 45-14.
I predicted that.
Gary, St. Aug is beating Catholic of Baton Rouge 28-21 in the third.
Wow, that's going to be a ball game.
Wowzers.
Jordy. Coming down to the
Liberty
wire.
Magnet making a push. St. Thomas More still holds the lead, 49-29.
Whoa. Go ahead, STM. Come on.
Newman leads Episcopal 23-6.
Oh, my
LCA leads the Central Episcopal 27-0. Notre Dame's leading 42-7. St. Frederick's is beating Vermilion Catholic 24-0.
My, I didn't see that coming.
Gary, they're not a 14 seed.
No, they're not. Not at all.
On 3rd and long, middle screen, passes complete.
Oh, he got it. Oh, he made that perfectly.
By the number 3, Mackenzie Nichols. Zachary just took the lead over East Ascension, 24-14. How about the Wrecking Rams, Gary?
Acadiana's dominating.
42-7 on St. Amant.
Right. Fear the Veers for real, man. Fear the Veer.
Neville, 19. Karen Crow, 15 in the fourth quarter.
Really? That's closer than I thought it was going to be, Jordy.
There's the punt.
Get away from
Colorado
it.
is going to take.
You let that bounce and just take the
Die at
ball.
the 48-yard line. Some more scores. Gary, Warren Easton, 67. Opelousas, 0 in the fourth
Oh,
quarter.
my goodness.
West Feliciana also has the lead on Iowa right now, 28-21 in the fourth quarter.
Close ball game.
Quarterback keep the whole way.
Big J grabs him and takes it back.
Might have picked up a yard or two. Church Point's leading Donaldsonville, 35-0. Sterlington's leading Westlake, 42-20. St. Martinville is leading Iota, 54-21. Union Parish have secured their spot in the quarterfinals. They get the winner of this one right now. 22-0. Union Parish beats Gina tonight, Gary.
Wow, Jordy, that's actually pretty good. I didn't.
Rose Pond, 28. Red River, 21. Here's the comeback.
Whoa, come back.
Option to Sadler. He's going to be ran out of bounds, and I don't think he gained anything.
Wilson overshot. Nothing doing on the play. Wilson feels his play.
Loreauville, 14. Franklin, 8, fourth quarter. Avoyles and Winfield are in a tight one. Basile, 26. Delta Charter, 14. Gary, give me that iPad. Let me put Basile back on. Oh my God, 1.3K. Y'all showing out.
Thank y'all very much for the support, guys. We really appreciate it.
Cecilia, 34, Lakeshore 27. That's in the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow.
Breaks the fullback down, looking to throw it deep. Nobody's there. Incomplete.
Some miscommunication there on fourth down, Gary. On third down.
That's right. Kick the ball.
Gary, this is kind of a spot of the field where you say, let me pin them deep and put it on my defense. Coach says we're going to go for it.
Right.
What do you think about this call?
I'm not 100%
I'm not a fan
for
of it. But that's why we're up here. Gary, they try to draw them off sides.
Yeah.
But they burn a timeout. Now I think they punt it.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd have done that. I don't think I would have even called a timeout there. I would have punted the ball.
And here comes the punting unit now, Gary. 7:58 on the game clock for anybody wondering. Does it say final?
I don't know. Says 26-14. It doesn't say time or anything. That might be final, Jordy.
Here we go. 4th and 8. Bradshaw backs it for the Wildcats.
There's this kick, and it's going to take a good roll, but taken in by a Wossman guy. He didn't let it roll any further.
He didn't want to lose any more yards, Jordy, because it would have definitely died inside the 5.
Tomorrow, the Hall of Fame game goes out at the George Shelton Sports Complex.
So they put it on the defense, Gary. They punt it deep, put it on the defense with 7:48 remaining in the fourth quarter.
You're right.
There's a snap. Inside handoff for a few. Second down and 7. There's a snap, another inside handoff. And there's that Abbeville D-line.
Yeah, you're right. You know where they going next, Jordy. You got third and 5.
Abbeville. If Abbeville wins this game, they will be at home next week against Union Parish. Anybody in the chat would like us to go? Or is the entire town going to be at Abbeville next week and you don't really need a live stream? Third and 5, waiting on the snap.
Oh.
Throws one over the middle. And he dropped it, Gary. That's his second or third drop tonight.
He sure did.
That's going to set up fourth down. Gary, you got to punt it here and try to get the ball back.
No, number 3 got away with a little tug there, Jordy. But you know, when you're giving up a foot, hey, anything can happen. I think this is done.
Let me see. Yes, Basil 26, Delta Charter 14 final. How about the Bearcats?
Go ahead, Basil Bearcats.
Gonna
Congratulations.
be home next week against Logan Sport.
That should be an interesting ball game there, Jordy.
There's the punt. Nobody
Get
back
away
deep.
from it.
What kind of roll is going to take? It's going to take a friendly roll and cross the 40. Still rolling and going to die at the 33-yard line.
Want to turn that off? Or you want to go to another game?
You could just put it up there.
I'm like you, Jordy. My hands are getting cold. Oh, man. Beautiful football weather, but it's got a little chill to it, Jordy.
Yeah, but this is playoff football.
That's right. You're right, Jordy. Can't ask for better than this.
Football be without cold weather.
Can't ask for better than this. There we go.
Now, Gary, you bleed the clock.
That's right. Can't
Or you go
Abbeville.
for the nail in the coffin with a touchdown. Let's start off with Sadler. Sadler's going to pick up maybe 1 or 2 yards.
Now the Hustle Wildcat. He's disgusting.
Gary, they're begging for us to go next week. I tried to tell them all of Abbeville is going to be at the game.
That's
they
right.
don't need a live stream, but they're saying they need us anyway.
Might be a fun trip, Jordy. We'll have to check out what we're
Ray
going to
Holly
do.
coming into town next week if Abbeville wins this game.
Right. That's going to be interesting.
Hand off to number
22.
And the ball is getting it done in this second
All
half.
right, you're right. It's going to be 3rd and 2, Jordy. Or 3, maybe. Depends on the spot.
5:40 on the game
Looks
clock.
like 3rd and 3.
33 yards to go.
Still a long way to go here, Gary, before we can call this one done. A lot can happen in 5 minutes. But a couple first downs and maybe a touchdown, and Abbeville's on their way back to the quarterfinals.
You're right, Jordy. Can't ask for better.
This is power football.
Oh, yeah. They read that.
He lost a yard.
They read
Fourth
that
down,
wholeheartedly,
and the
Jordy.
Wossman defense stands tall in crucial
I'm
moments.
going to tell you, Jordy, you punt this ball. You punt this ball away. Wossman has not had had anything going, in this quarter. You punt this ball.
Yeah, if you get a turnover on downs right here,
That's a short field.
it's a short field. I have to think that this is only to try to draw them off sides, Gary. I don't think they're going to run a play here.
I hope not.
Well, they fooled me, Gary. Hand off to 22. And Gary, that's a questionable call, Gary. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Gary, you punt it, pin them deep, and let your defense go win you a game.
You give Wossman a chance to win, to tie this ball game.
31st and 10 catch from Abbeville, 43 yards.
4:34 on the game clock. We're getting late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Wossman just was gifted. Great field position, Gary.
That was, I don't know. I'm not 100% comfortable with that call, Jordy. But hey, I'm not the coach. But hey,
1st and 10
this
for
way
Wossman,
defense,
Gary.
Yeah, defense has to
Look
rise.
at the Abbeville secondary, how deep they're playing. That pass falls incomplete. Gary, how deep is this Abbeville safeties playing? They're not giving up anything deep.
yeah.
They're going to let them catch it
Yeah.
underneath and go up and rally and make a tackle.
Right.
From Abbeville, 43 yards.
I thought for sure he wasn't going to snap the ball on 4th down.
I didn't see that coming, Jordy.
2nd down and 10 with 4:32 on the game clock. Ball is at the 43-yard line. There's a snap.
Low snap.
Swing pass to the running back. Here comes the troops rallying to make a tackle. Number 5, Broderick Fletcher, comes 20, 30 yards deep to come make that tackle.
You got to believe this is 4-down territory for Wossman.
1.4.
You got to believe this is
100%, Gary. You don't know how many more times you're going to get the football.
right.
3rd and 5. 28-20. 3:55 on the game clock. There's a snap. Misdirection. Handoff. Cuts it back inside. And he is brought down short of the first down.
4th down.
It's going to be 4th down, folks. Hold your breath if you're watching the live stream.
Wow.
This
4th down. This is it.
The most important point of the game right now. This is going to be the biggest play of the game so far, Gary.
This is the biggest play of the game for Wossman right now.
4th down and 1. If you get a stop right here, what a turn of events. If you get a 1st down, quarterback draw the whole
Oh,
way.
he's got it.
Dives forward, he picks up a Wossman 1st down. Chains will move, and Wossman has it 1st and 10 from the 30 with 3:12 on the game clock, Gary. Waiting on the snap, there it is. Quarterback draws back the pass. Under pressure,
under
and he's
pressure,
going to
he
be
goes
brought down.
He goes down.
They've been doing it all night, Gary. That's their 3rd, 4th, 5th time they done sacked the quarterback. Number 29,
Down the middle, the
Jason
inside.
Alvarez brought them down. Folks, take a look at this Abbeville crowd. They're starting to make their way to the track. They're starting to stand up in the bleachers. It is crunch time late in this 4th quarter. And they will blow it dead and say, false start on Wossman. That's going to back them up even further. 2nd down and long. 2:26 on the game clock.
42-yard line.
Here we go, Jordy. This is a big possession.
Gary, what's the timeouts look like?
I'm not sure, Jordy. I think Wossman has 2 left, if I'm not mistaken. And I think Abbeville has 2
Gary, they're
also.
double covering this big receiver on this side.
I don't blame him.
Quarterback looks, throws a bullet over the middle, pass in.
Almost intercepted, Jordy.
I thought he intercepted it.
Hit the ground.
One of the referees comes in and say it hit the ground, and it's going to be incomplete.
That'll be 3rd down and a long way to go. I think they're using Big Boy as they're going to double him. I think they're going to use him as a decoy.
Well, you got number 3 in his face. Then you got somebody over the top of him.
They go to
Here we go. 3rd down.
Oh,
Under
my
pressure.
goodness.
He's going to be brought down by number 8. Holy cow!
Number 8 on the blitz.
Number 8 does it again. What a game this guy's had.
He's had an awesome job.
Jason Shelton
Awesome game.
does it
Oh
again.
my God, it will be timeout.
Timeout.
Wossman.
Wossman. 4:39 remaining.
4th down and 25. Jordy.
How can
10
number 8 not be your player of the game?
Oh God, he has to be.
How can number 8 not be your player of the game?
That's right. Oh my God.
1:39 remaining, folks. 28-20. It is 4th down and long.
This is it, Jordy. Wossman has to get to the sticks.
Wossman has to give his quarterback time. They haven't gave him time all night. This D-line has been pinning their hats and going. You got to get to the chains and throw a jump ball. There, they knocked this one down, and it's all she wrote. Abbeville has 3 back. Gordon the line of scrimmage.
3, you got an 8 in the middle.
Here we go.
They give him anything.
Steps up. Throws one.
Deep.
Got a man.
Oh, it's down.
Down by number 3. McKenzie. Nichols. And here they come. The defense does it again. Abbeville, stand up. Gary, are we in victory formation, or we have to get 1 first down?
I don't think so, Jordy. I think you just pound the ball, do what you got to do, run your offense, just hold on to the ball.
Abbeville, it has been since 2001 since you've been to the quarterfinals. You may be a first down away. We're about to see if they snap it. They do snap it. You got to hold on to the football. Timeout, Wossman.
That's all the timeout.
That's it.
Since they've been to the quarter.
Well, guess what? Things go right. Barring a miracle, Jordy, they're going back.
Ball security.
That's right. Grab a hold of that ball. Do not let anybody have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1:24 on the game clock. Up to 1.5, Gary. What a night.
What a night. What a night. Thank you to everybody watching, sharing like it. Thank you very much to our sponsors for a great night.
Yeah, we will get to our sponsors after this one. Also, scores from around the state coming up at the end of this one. Now you're in victory formation, Gary. The best formation in all of football is victory formation. And Wossman just burned a timeout.
That should be their last time out. I thought.
1:20 on the game clock,
Yeah,
Gary.
they
Let's
need
do
it.
the math, Gary. This third down play. If they don't get the first down,
Then Wossman's going to get the ball back.
you have 40 seconds on the play clock.
Right.
So let's subtract that from the game clock.
That should be close.
Wossman could get the football back under 40 seconds.
Right.
That's correct?
That's correct. And when you got a receiver like that, anything's
coverage.
possible. Yeah, I know, but anything's possible.
A first down puts the nail in the coffin.
That's what I'm saying. I would have run regular offense.
They should have ran a play right there, right, Gary?
Regular offense. I would have run a regular offense, and I just, run the clock. Let the clock run. Make them use their timeouts.
Quarterback keep the whole way. Throwing the football. Don't need to go
Stay
out
in
of bounds.
bounds.
Don't need to go out of bounds. And he stayed in bounds.
14 on the clock. Fourth down, 15.
All right, Gary. Wossman will get the football back.
Right.
With how much time we will keep the eye on the game clock for you. First, you got to get a good punt off because the last time it went over his head.
Correct.
Got a feeling he's going to call a timeout when it gets down to 1 or 2 seconds. Coach is going to burn the timeout when it gets down. Waiting to find out.
10
There it is,
seconds.
10 seconds. Still waiting on the timeout. Waiting and timeout, Abbeville. All right,
20 seconds.
Gary, the script has been read. There's 19 seconds remaining. 28-20 is your score. We have a punt coming. Wossman should sit in the house right here.
Right.
You have to get a good snap and a good punt off because last time they got a touchdown off of a bad snap on the punt.
But I noticed the
So
last
they put
time.
3 seconds back on the game clock.
I noticed the
22 seconds.
last time he punted, he actually got a little further back
Okay,
to compensate. I think he was a little close.
1.6.
Offense on the glove alongside. And the catch put the speed.
Like I said, Jordy, barring a miracle, it should be interesting. Look how far back he is. He's 16 yards back.
All right, here we go. 22 seconds remaining. This punt is crucial. Remember what happened start of the fourth quarter. This time they get a good snap and they get the punt off. And it's going to take Wossman jumped on the football.
Oh, man.
41-yard line.
That's kind of crazy.
13 seconds to go in the ballgame, ladies and gentlemen. You still got right.
All right,
13
Gary.
seconds. Nobody behind you.
All right, we take a look. They're going
3,
to
2,
send.
and everybody go.
They're going to send 3 back deep or 5.
3 and 2, and then the rest is here.
Okay, 13 seconds remaining, folks. 28-20 is your score.
Keep it.
You have time for 2 plays, 3 at the minimum.
Keep everybody in front of you,
You
Jordan.
got to think this is a jump ball coming.
Oh, most definitely. Where is he
13
at?
seconds.
He's on the other side.
There's the snap. Quick pass. Complete.
Get
Plays
it.
it back inside. Gets the first down. Cannot get out of bounds.
6 seconds.
6 seconds. Do
No
not have
timeouts.
any timeouts. They're going to have to
They
down
have
it,
to spike
Gary.
it.
They got to spike it. 6 seconds. Wait, no, there's the end.
There's
This clock's
it.
running. This is going to be the final play of the game. 4, 3, 2, 1. He did not get it off.
Get it off.
They did not get it off.
Get it off.
The clock just ran out. That is it. Ball game.
Oh my goodness! I cannot believe this,
I
Jordan.
cannot believe they did not just get a snap off. Abbeville, you're headed to the quarterfinals.
Oh my goodness!
He had 6 seconds on the clock, and he did not get the snap off.
I can't believe that, Jordy. That was just not paying attention to what
Not
was going
paying attention to
on.
the game
Oh
clock.
my God!
Final score, Von Monroe, Abbeville Wildcats, 28. The Wossman Wildcats, 20. Next week, Abbeville, Union Parish. It's a date in the quarterfinals at Abbeville High School.
There you go, Jordy.
The matchup is set, 2 versus 7, next Friday night under the lights.
That's right. Let's do it. Oh my God! It's going to be a barn burner, Jordy.
You got Trey Holly versus Blake Sadler next Friday night.
That is going to be a matchup that you can't ask for more. It is going to be awesome.
Principal Dr. Harrison Washington III and our assistant principal, Tina Simpson, thank you for coming out. Godspeed.
What a game.
We love what we do.
What a game.
You know, Jordy, it's a shame somebody had to lose a game like this. But man, I tell you what, Abbeville has set the groundwork for a good run. They got a chance. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. Got to get to the quarters before you get to the semis.
Gary, your player of the game, number 8,
Most definitely.
Jason Shelvin.
Can't ask for better. We got to get an interview with that young man. That young man left it all on the field.
Yes, indeed. He did it on both sides, Gary, defense and offense.
Got to give it to him all the way.
All right, folks, we will give you scores from around the state. We will give you our sponsors, and we will close this one out with final thoughts. Recap show will be somewhere tonight. We might stop at a truck stop.
Heck, we might do it while I'm driving. You can't never tell.
Got us a long road back home. All right, Gary, scores from around the state.
Let's get them.
St. Paul's and Scotlandville are currently tied 17-17 in the fourth quarter.
Wow, that is awesome.
The fans start to join the Wildcats, and the celebration has just begun. You think they're going to party in Abbeville next Friday night?
I think they're going to have a big party in Abbeville next Friday night. And thank you. And if Kayla can hear me, say we might have to get you to bring some hot chocolate to us, baby.
Gary, big shock waves right now.
What's that?
St. Aug leads Catholic of Baton Rouge 28-21.
That is a big shock. Big shock.
Gary, what a game of the night caliber we have right here. Jesuit beats John Curtis 14-13.
Oh my God! 14-13. Oh,
Brother Martin goes down to Shreveport and knocks off Bird, 45-14.
Brother Martin is that seeding was not fair to them, and it was not fair to Bird. I'm sorry.
St. Thomas More and the Walker Howard Show are up 63-29 right now. E.D. White beats Parkview Baptist 21-3. That defense does it again.
E.D. White is for real, Jordy. We talked about that on the picking show. You know, they are a real deal.
Next up, Vanderbilt Catholic upsets Loyola College Prep tonight, 31-24.
Oh, God. That's an upset there, Jordy.
6 takes down 3. LCA currently leads Ascension Episcopal 33-7.
That was LCA is looking for that
Gary,
5 feet.
I said Episcopal was going to win the state title. They don't even get out the quarters.
Nope.
Newman is winning 37-6.
Isidore Newman.
Arch Manning having himself a night.
Arch Manning. Don't underestimate Arch Manning. Isidore Newman.
How about that St. Charles defense tonight, Gary? 27-0 over Dunham final score.
Wow.
How about Notre Dame Pioneers? 42-7 over St. Thomas Aquinas.
Jordy, do you realize we might have a LCA and a Notre Dame finals?
You could very well
We may
happen.
well have it. Acadiana is well represented in that division.
Gary, St. Frederick's goes on the road as the 14 seed, knocks off the 6 seed Vermilion Catholic 31-7.
VC, tough lick, man.
How about your semifinals next week? Wichita Christian and Calvary Baptist. They both won big tonight.
That is a game to see. I'm going to tell you right now, that it will be an explosion.
Ooh! Parkway 30. Captain Shreve 16 right now.
Whoa!
The 2 seed is about to go down.
I'd have never thunk it.
How about Acadiana Wrecking Rams?
Oh, Veer the Veer.
56-23 in the 4th quarter.
Veer the Veer.
Zachary is in a scare right now, Gary. 24-21 with East Ascension.
They are leading or losing?
Winning by 3.
They're winning by 3. Oh, my God.
West Monroe took care of Chalmette tonight. Destrehan beats Woodlawn Baton Rouge 29-20. Wichita Parish survives Denham Springs 20-14.
Oh, that was a close game.
Oh my! Cecilia and Lakeshore tied 34-34 in the 4th quarter.
Whoa!
George Washington Carver rolled all over Plaquemine tonight.
Wow.
Bell Chase looks like they're going to go on the road and take down Huntington. Close game there. Warren Easton takes down Opelousas High 67-6.
They scored. OHS
Neville takes down Karen Crow 19-15. What a game.
That was awesome.
Westgate takes down Leesville 16-7. Iowa and West Feliciana tied at 28 right now in the 4th quarter.
Wow.
Sterlington is winning 51-27 on Westlake. Church Point Battling Bears shuts out Donaldsonville tonight 35-0. St. Martinville takes care of Iota 62-28. Union Parish takes care of Gina 22-6.
Wow.
Gary, Rose Pine, and Red River are in overtime.
Oh my goodness.
Rose Pine has scored first, 35-28 right now.
Wow.
Gary, A-Meat 35, Kinder 20, 4th quarter. North Caddo beat the Quincy tonight, 58-28. Avoyles beat Winfield tonight, 30-21. Oh, upset! Franklin takes down Laurelville.
Really?
16-14.
Oh my God.
Holy upset alert.
That was one of my, I think that was one of
Down goes the 2 seed.
That was one of my championship.
Gary, you can start packing it up if you want.
Yeah. All right, cool. You want to?
Yes.
Okay.
White Castle and LaSalle, 41-34. White Castle has the lead. Basil beats Delta Charter 26-14 tonight.
That is awesome.
Grand Lake beats Oberlin 13-7 tonight. Folks, that is your scores from around the state. Let me give you my sponsors, and we're going to get the hell out of here.
It's cold, Jordy. Are we going to go do our...
Yes. Gary, I'm going to have to do one by one, Gary.
That's okay.
Thank you to Buck and Duck for being our yearly sponsor. Yeah, we're coming. We're about to pack it up.
Yeah, I need number 8.
Thank you to Redline Fire Pressure Wash. Thank you so much for being a game day sponsor. There's the phone number on the screen, folks. Give them a call. Oh, the Abbeville Electric Supply. Thank you so much to Abbeville Electric for being a game day sponsor. And final sponsor goes to Legier's Polish Shop. We have Buck and Duck and Deaton's Cajun Kitchen also. We'll get to them at the recap show. Gary,
Where's your phone?
I need the tablet. All right, let's talk real quick about those guys. Gary, we'll talk about them at the recap show. Here you go. Pack it up. Time to go, folks. There's your player of the game right there.
Yeah, we're going to be talking to him in just a second, guys.
Number 8. All right, signing off one last time from Monroe. Final score, Abbeville 28, Wossman 20. The Wildcats are heading to the quarterfinals. Gary, final words.
Thank you to all our sponsors. Congratulations to the Abbeville Wildcats. Congratulations to the Wossman Wildcats for a great season, but Abbeville is going to the quarters.
All right, signing off. We will see you later tonight, folks. Enjoy the rest of your night. Abbeville's celebration begins.